Welcome to Basic Fit, where we'll be working through Leetcode monthly questions. So today is the first day of the Leetcode December Monthly challenge. And the first problem we're going to be working through today is this maximum depth of binary tree. And I think many of you guys will have seen this question. Given the root of a binary tree, return its maximum depth. A binary tree's maximum depth is the number of nodes along the longest path from the root node down to the farthest leaf node. So we're going to use recursion to solve this problem. And when we use recursion, we have to consider two things. What's the base case? And the second thing is, what's the recursive relationship? So the base case in this situation, it's very simple. It's going to be this example right here. So if you're not even a tree node, if you're just a null node, then you're going to have a maximum depth of 0. So you're wondering, which node on this tree has a maximum depth of 0? Well, none of them, because even the leaf nodes here, 9, 15, 7, they're going to have a maximum depth of 1. But you can think of it like each of these leaf nodes, if you think of them as actually having children, but the children are just null nodes, then these null nodes are the nodes with a maximum depth of 0. So 0, 0, 0, 0. And then let's work our way up this tree, up from the leaves. So what's the maximum depth of 20? It's going to be 2, because it can either be 20 to 7, which contains 2 nodes, or 20 to 15, which also contains 2 nodes. It gets more interesting here. So the maximum depth of 3 is going to be 1 more than the maximum depth of its left child, or it's going to be 1 more than the maximum depth of its right child. So since these two depths are different, which one do we pick? Because we want the maximum depth, we're going to pick the max out of the two, so in this case, the max is 2, and then 2 plus 1 is 3. So since the root node has a maximum depth of 3, the maximum depth of this tree is going to be 3. So using this information, we can fill out the base case and the recursive step. So the base case is if the node is null, then we're going to return 0. Otherwise, let's think about what we should return. The max depth of a node is going to be 1 plus the maximum of the max depth of its left. Oops, lost my pen there. Of the left child compared to the max depth of the right child. So typing up this solution, it's actually very fast because we did all of the work earlier on the scratch pad. So first we have to deal with the base case. So if the root is none, then we return 0. And an easier way to write this would be if not root. So when root is none, not root returns true. So then we return 0. So that deals with the base case. Now for the recursive step, we need to return one more than the maximum of the max depth of the left subtree and the max depth of the right subtree. And because it's recursive here, we have to remember to add a self in front since it's calling itself. And let's try that out. So it passed the test case that was given. I think we can submit it. And it's accepted.